Welcome to the Deli2go setup process. Before you mobilize, ensure that the project handover checklist is filled and the handover is complete. Check if all the equipments are installed and working. Check if all the lights and signages are working. Check if all the drawers and storage cabinets are ready to use. Check if the customer area is also ready to use. Please check if the chairs and tables are stable and scratch-free. That the decor is clean and all the charging points are operational. Before you actually start setting up the area, make sure that everything is clean and dust-free. Get the area deep cleaned. While the team is having the area deep cleaned, check if you have all that it takes to set up the workstation. Let us understand the opening kit that you will receive. It comprises of 4 components: the smallwares, the consumables, disposables, and a set of documents. First, the smallwares. The smallwares will consist of items like the chopping board, knives, measuring cups, display baskets, and others. Second, the consumables. Consumables are the syrups, sauces, sugar, coffee beans or powder, and others. Third, the disposables. Disposables or serviceware includes paper cups, paper plates, tissues, straws, stirrer, and others. Lastly, a set of documents. Documents like RFC, temperature logbook, waste logbook, recipe guide, and others, helping you to deliver safe operations. Refer to the opening kit list and verify if all that is required to complete the setup has been received. It is important to wear a hairnet before entering the food preparation area for any inspection. Washing hands, and wearing a pair of gloves is a must before handling or touching food surfaces. This is the under-sink area, which is used for storing chemicals that are required on a daily basis to perform cleaning activities. Ensure that nothing else is stored in here. Please ensure that a hand wash is always available near the sink. Always use JD Soft Care Plus, which is a disinfectant soap. CAYG, that is Clean As You Go, is very important. This not only makes for a good first impression, but plays a vital role in serving safe food. Please remember that our customers are always watching us. A place for everything, and everything in place ensures quicker service and a shorter turnaround time between orders. It helps with inventory management too.
The coffee machine should be placed at the cash counter as shown. The back counter should start with the filter coffee equipment to your left, followed by the kettle, the induction cooktop, and the blender. The paper cups should be arranged as shown. And the syrups to be stored in the under-counter storage cabinets.
Make sure that there is enough working space for a barista to work with ease while preparing the beverages. Let us take a look at the drawers and storage cabinets inside the food preparation area. Put all the raw materials together, followed by the small wares and utensils stored in one cabinet. Remember, a place for everything and everything in place. All the stationery should be stored outside the food preparation area. Only a sellotape machine and a pair of scissors are allowed inside the food preparation area.
This is the induction cooktop.
Used for preparing products like idlis, Maggies, etc. When not in use, ensure that they are turned off. Do not keep any vessels on the induction cooktop when not in use.
This is the fully automatic mini ice machine. Fill RO water in the RO water storage tank as shown.
Switch the machine on at the start of the shift. And once there is enough ice for the day, turn it off. The ice machine needs to be cleaned and sanitized every day at the end of the shift. This is the under-counter secondary storage chiller. Ensure that this is always kept switched on and maintains a temperature between 4 to 8 degrees centigrade. This equipment is used for storing ingredients like milk, sauces, vegetables, sandwich or wrap fillings and others. This is the fully automatic coffee machine. A company technician will visit for installation and set up this machine as per standards provided by Shell. Kindly ensure that the technician has completed the installation and the machine is set up. If not, please log a ticket for the same. During the setup, ensure that your barista and you understand the different parts and cleaning processes of this machine from the technician. Here are some important parts of the coffee machine: the cappuccinator, the grounds tray, where the coffee grounds get collected, the utility tray, used to store lids or cleaning brushes of the machine, the drip tray, needs to be cleared every 2 hours, the water storage tank, fill only RO water in here, the coffee bean hopper. Ensure to empty 1 full packet every time you fill this hopper. You are now ready to serve coffee from this machine. Now, let's have a look at the filter coffee machine equipment. This is the milk boiler. This is the inner milk container that needs to be secured before you pour the water. One important part of this vessel is this white bush. If this is not installed correctly or if it is misplaced, water will leak into the milk and the machine cannot be used. This is where you fill in the RO water. Ensure that the water is filled till the water fill line and always remains there. The outer surface will always be hot when in use. Install a hot surface sticker for your own safety and that of the customer. This is the reset button of the machine. In case you find that the machine is not switching on or heating up, press this button and your issue will be resolved. In some of the machines, this reset button is placed at the bottom of the equipment. This is the coffee decoction unit,
This is the brew compartment.
where you pour the coffee powder, and add hot water as per the recipe guide. Switch it on once you have poured the water and allow the decoction to form. Refresh the decoction every 4 hours. This is the blender. Use this as and when required for blending milkshakes or cold coffees. The jars need to be cleaned with soap after every use. Ensure that they are dried well after washing and before the next use. These are the microwaves. Ensure that you have demarcated them with veg and non-veg stickers. These are simple to use reheating equipment. This is the food display cabinet. Ensure that this is always kept switched on and maintains a temperature between 4 to 8 degrees centigrade. This equipment is used for displaying your finished, ready-to-serve food. This can also be used to cross-merchandise some of the ready-to-drink beverages. These are display platters which are used to display food products along with the price tag and the price tag holder. This is how it should look once the setup is complete. These are display baskets. Use them on top of the display counter to showcase products like muffins, cookies, breads, etc. Always ensure a price tag is displayed in front of each basket. This is how it should look once the setup is complete. This is your condiments holder, which is used to keep sugar sachets, sauce sachets, etc. The LED TVs as shown here are used for showcasing menu, promotions or relevant customer information as may be communicated from time to time. Use USB sticks loaded with the media and play them in a loop. Let us now understand how to measure the temperatures of different products. There are two types of temperature probes provided in the opening kit. This one is used to measure the temperature of products, and this is used for measuring the temperature of equipments like the chillers. Let us see how to perform an ice test to confirm that the probe is reading the right temperature. Take a glass and fill it with ice till the top. Insert the probe. Add cold water into the glass and wait for the temperature reading. If the temperature reading is 0 degrees centigrade, it means that the probe is reading the temperature correctly. As mentioned earlier, CAYG, that is, clean as you go, is very important. This is how the towel or duster segregation process is maintained using the 3 buckets system. These are the 3 color-coded buckets used for clean and sanitized towels. Use blue for general cleaning, the green for equipments, yellow for food surfaces, and the red bucket for soiled cloth. Once the counter is ready, it is also important to have all the necessary and mandatory customer notices in place. Ensure that the FSSAI license, FSSAI customer guide notice, and the allergens notice is displayed in the customer areas as shown. It is also important that food handlers have the mandatory medical certificate completed and available on site. Now that the counter is ready to be used, there is one last but most important thing to be completed: training your team. Ensure that baristas, shift managers, and the backup staff are trained and certified on food safety, recipe guides, and product handling. Complete the internal trials with the team by preparing products before going live with customers. Remember, people make the difference real. You are now ready to operate the Deli2go counter.